Dylan, we're on to the third week of tour. We're here in Santiago. How are you finding it?
Oh, absolutely loving it. It's just been really great to get back and be part of this amazing setup. You know, it's really special to be integrated amongst these players. And yeah, I've just really enjoyed the trip. You know, we've had a long travel, but it's been a really good travel, and the boys have come together nicely towards the back end of it. So just really enjoying it.
An incredible setting behind you. What have you made of Santiago so far?
Santiago's been awesome. It's been very, very cold compared to what we've been used to there in America and obviously Canada. But yeah, just an absolutely beautiful place.
What have you and the guys been up to in your downtime when you've been out here?
Yeah, lots of different things. When we were in America, you know, just seeing all the different sites, all the monuments, the White House. It's been a really amazing tour in that sense. You know, it's quite different compared to the normal tours that we're used to. So it's been really cool just to see different places and experience new people and yeah, new cultures. It's been awesome.
Take me back to that Canada match. 2 tries. How did you enjoy that experience?
I was actually very nervous before the game because it kind of felt like my first cap again. You know, it's been a while since I had my first cap. You know, with Scotland. So it was a really special moment for me. You know, singing the anthem, I was actually extremely emotional. And all I wanted to do was just give my best and just, you know, just put my hand up to the team and obviously to the coaches and show, you know, what I can bring to this team. So for me, it was just an awesome experience, and it was very, very emotional for me in the beginning as well. You know, to be back here, I worked really hard for 3 years to try and get back into this jersey. So it was a really special day. And yeah, I'm just really grateful that the boys managed to put on an awesome performance. And I was lucky to be part of it.
You must have been happy to score the 2 tries. They weren't typical hooker tries. You were running them in from.
No, it was awesome. Yeah, obviously the one try was just well worked by all the gents, and I was just lucky to finish it. But yeah, the other try was awesome. You know, it really felt like a special moment for me to score my first try for Scotland. So yeah.
You mentioned about the importance of getting that second cap. What was that sort of 2 years like between getting your first and not getting another one until now?
Yeah, so it's very hard because I had a lot of injuries, as I said, and you know, when it comes to international rugby, I think one of the key elements to becoming an international player is just consistency, and it's got to be consistency within your performances at club level. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to put that together within the past 2 years. Just little injuries creeping in. I mean, it's part of the game that we play. But it was very frustrating for me. So I had to take a step back, and I had to, you know, realign what was best for my body and decide how I'm gonna, you know, get a really good career out of rugby. And I think I'm starting to get aligned with that.
You were first cap as a back rower. Now you're a hooker. What sparked that position change?
So it's been a thing for a while. I think, you know, my first professional rugby game was actually at hooker. A lot of people don't really remember that, but yeah, I've actually played hooker for quite a while. Played a couple of games at hooker and always been back and forth. And you know, I think the modern day of rugby is changing, and you know, the more positions you can play, the better. But I think the key thing that I'm figuring out now is that being a hooker is a specialised position. So what I prefer to do is focus on hooker and move to 6 instead of the other way around. And I think just, you know, being able to play both is really good, not just for me but for the team. And I think that's what's important, you know, and it's also great for coaches because I can always help out either way. And if there's injuries or anything like that, you know, it's quite easy for me to move to 6. The change lately has come from, it was instilled by Coach Sean at the Sharks. He always wanted me to play hooker. And then Coach Plumtree's just kind of pushed through and made me make the change. So it's just been, yeah, it's been a lot of focus and hard work on it. And I think, you know, putting my hand up and trying to get some more opportunity playing hooker is just my next step right now.
How are you enjoying that transition within the Scotland capacity, training alongside guys like you and Ashman and working with a coach like John Dale in that area?
Absolutely loving it. Yeah, I think it's been really good for me. I've gained so much experience just over these past 3 weeks. You know, even the throwing wise, Scotland have really helped me. They actually helped me even when I'm at my club, sending videos through, and I think that's kind of what's really important, is just knowing that you've got people who are looking at you and backing you and willing to help you week in, week out, whether it's club rugby or international rugby. And obviously working with the coaches has just been really incredible for me. I've gained so much experience over the past 3 weeks from them. And I think the most important for me now is just to be like a sponge and absorb as much as I can from players and from coaches. And that's what I'm trying to achieve on this tour.
And you picked up an interesting nickname the last time you were here. Let's explain what that is and if you still got it.
Yeah, so it was my nickname was Salmon. So yeah, the boys used to call me Salmon. It was just because, like in SA, we don't get salmon like as fresh as it is in Scotland. So when I came here in the beginning in the autumn nations, I saw the salmon and I ate the whole plate of salmon, but I didn't realize it was for the whole team. So all the guys wanted salmon, but there was nothing left. So yeah, that nickname stuck with me for quite a while.
And your dad is Scottish, that's how you're qualified to play for Scotland.
Yeah.
How proud are you to represent this country?
I actually can't even explain it, so growing up, for me, my dad, one of his best things to do was to watch Six Nations. He absolutely loved it, and obviously, you know who he would support. And I think that kind of just stuck with me, watching the games and watching how much my dad used to love it. It was his favorite rugby to watch. So to actually be sitting here today, representing Scotland, it's just, it's amazing, and it's a dream come true for me. And it's something that I've wanted to achieve for a very, very long time. So yeah, I'm just super proud, and to have my family behind me and proud of me as well is just so special.